Welcome to tonight's soccer match between your Watertown Goslings and Silver Eagles of Monona Grove. Watertown in its 30th year of varsity soccer, and this announcer has been here most of those 30 years. So Max Alexander is doing the technical work tonight. This is Ray Bazanson bringing you tonight's game. Watertown 2-2 on the season. Not sure Monona Grove's record. We still can't get all this information with conferences. It's not all schools playing and so many cancellations. But Watertown went from the highs last Friday night of a 5-1 victory to a loss on Saturday of 6-0. So Watertown is in the dark uniforms, going left to right here to start the game. The Silver Eagles in the white. For Watertown in goals, senior goalkeeper Jaden Zexer. Right out in front, there's a shot taken by number 18, Vanessa Lombardo, that went high. In goal, Jaden Zexer. In front of her, taking the goal kick, is a senior captain, Aubrey Schmutzler. Other defenders for Watertown, I believe, are Lily Gifford and Ellie Demet. Also starting Carly Jacobs, Gabriel Schmidt, Madeline Bruner, Autumn Myers, who's a midfield forward, Lucy Hickey, and Natalia Cortez, both forwards, along with Lily Euler, number 1. For Monona Grove in goal is a junior, Kaylee Adamski. Carly Jacobs throwing it in for Watertown. Comes back out of the Bruner. Thrown in by Lindsay Poles. Kira Call, Mara Hine, Megan Court, Ellie Hilgart, Isabel Daner, Val Lombardo, Emma Dye are the other starters for Monona Grove. Funny, Lindsay Poles, midfielder on this side. Ellie Demet. And the defenders for Watertown gets it upfield after it. Bruner keeps it off of number 16, Mara Hine. Watertown will have a throw in. Throwing it in is Carly Jacobs. Into number 3, Hickey. Her centering pass intercepted. Jacobs again back out. And bringing it out with Vanessa Lombardo. It's actually Gia Lombardo. It's easier to say Lombardo. Took away from Vanessa. Gia Lombardo, there's a cross right on the front, a shot. And the shot just wide. That ball went off the defender. Looks like that was number 6, Allie Hilgart. And her with the left foot, she just put it wide of the net. Again, Schmutzler, Aubrey is senior. The seniors certainly enjoying this year as they did not have a season last year. Macy Zubke is senior, Aubrey Schmutzler, Carly Jacobs, Autumn Myers, and the goalie Jaden Zexer. I think those are the seniors for Watertown. Ball taken by Monona Grove. Now Dement bringing it up. Doing a good job. Bruner now. Euler trying to give it back to her, went out of bounds. In the middle of the field, Emma Dyer, number 2.
sideline, 12, Megan Court. Centers it off of the defender and in for Monona Grove. That ball across there went off of Schmutzler, went into the goal, and they're giving it to Megan Court as her cross shot unfortunately went off Schmutzler past Zexer into the goal. 5 minutes in, it's 1-0 in favor of Monona Grove. See how the Goslings respond to that. It's been drizzling most of the evening here. It's kind of let up right now, but the field is plenty wet. So there'll be some slipping and sliding out there. We hope you enjoy these games. Please send your comments to watertowntv.com. Jacobs with the throw-in into Euler. Gian Lombardo, now Euler again. Gabriel Schmidt got it forward. Kick back down by Monona Grove, out of bounds. We have a throw-in for Watertown. Jacobs into Lucy Hickey. Ball's taken from her by Emma Dyer. Back to Gia Lombardo. Nice pass down and a shot by Hilgart went high. So far, most of the pressure in these first 7 minutes all put on by Monona Grove. Monona Grove is coached by Natasha Lippett, a varsity head coach, assisted by Zoe Kurth and Haley Stevens. Watertown coached by Julie Allweil, assisted by Alyssa Wright. The varsity manager, Aaron Hansen. Ball crosses midfield. Off of Hickey, now to this side. Taken by Pulls. Her pass ahead. Watertown's kick off of Hickey. Brought right back by Gia Lombardo. Kicked up by Demet, Ellie Demet, a freshman. Now Lucy Hickey, another freshman. Brought back by Gia Lombardo. That's Val Gia Lombardo. Her sister's playing defense. Number 18, Vanessa. Long pass. And it dribbles down to the goalkeeper, Adamski. Kaylee gets her hands on the ball and a nice kick to midfield. Intercepted by Schmidt. Down the sideline again, Megan Court centers it. Shot and a goal! Number 2, Emma Dyer. At 8:49. Nice give and go between Court and Dyer there. Dyer got off a hard shot past Zexer. Again, not knowing how many games these teams have played. Certainly Monona Grove out of that Madison area. Soccer hotbed in a lot of ways. See how Watertown will respond. In for Watertown. Number 18. Catherine Kasmerick. Past Kasmerick. Now number 4, Natalie Cortez. That was Gifford intercepting. Lily Gifford, 23, a junior. Down near the corner. And we got a corner kick coming up for Watertown. That was Autumn Myers, I believe, after it. And coming up to take the corner kick is the senior captain, Aubrey Schmutzler. Aubrey will try to put this out in front. Ooh, right out in front. I think that was Bruner who was there. Couldn't connect with that pass. Kick up by Dyer to the far side. After it's Romero. Emma Wiestenberg is in number 8 at a forward position for Watertown. Kasmerick in the back on this side, along with Demet and Schmutzler and Gifford on the far side as the defenders. Schmidt in the middle, along with Bruner. Throw in on the far side. Nope, still in play. Kicked up field. Getting that ball skipped by. After it is Bruner. She centers it. Euler sends it to the far side. Back to Euler. Brought out by Monona Grove. Dyer after it. Dement on defense. Kicked out by Dyer. Kasmerick with the throw. We're into the 12th minute. We played 2 45-minute halves. Ball skips all the way to the far side. Monona Grove still with it. I think that's a Bell. Gia Lombardo loses it out of bounds. We have a goal kick coming up for the Goslings. Certainly a challenging last 12, 15 months for the Watertown Goslings athletic department. Athletic director Jamie, and assisted by Kelly Piasecki. As we begin to open things up again in our country, mask mandates falling off, we hope to be able to have more regular school year starting in the fall. Look forward to bringing you some football games, soccer, boys soccer. Basketball, I know the Watertown TV has done a couple of swimming matches. After it is 14 Bratz, Madeline Bratz who's in. Coming up to throw it in is Kasmerick. Headed by Wiestenberg. Bratz centers it. There's a shot and a nice save by Adamski. A shot by Watertown, by the Gosling. I think that was Euler. It's either Euler or Bratz. Going for that far corner, and a nice job by Kaylee Adamski. Got our hands on the ball. Hit it up in the air to make an easy grab. On the far side, Looks like we got a free kick. Up to take this kick is the senior Aubrey Schmutzler. Centers it. Headed out by Silver Eagles. Dyer with it. Drops it back to Pulls. Up the court. Demet intercepts that pass. Dyer back with it. Schmutzler kicks it to the far side. After it is Natalia Cortez. She loses it, brought back by the Eagles. Schmutzler upfield. And a throw in at midfield on the far side. 15 minutes gone. 30 minutes play here in the first half. It's 2-0 in favor of Monona Grove. Watertown throw-in. Still have some umbrellas out, so it must be still misting out there, drizzling a little bit. Wind's picking up just a hair. The flag is moving a little bit. Taken by Maya Romero. Up for Dyer. Schmutzler over to clear it out in front of Zexer. Thrown in by Lindsay Pulls. Taken by Madeline Bratz. Now Lily Euler. Upfield. Substitutions in. And for Watertown, 17. Or is that 11? 17.
Goslings, number 20, Macy Zupke.
Macy Zupke, 20. Is in. And 17, Callie Teixeira. Macy at midfield. Callie a forward. Macy a senior, Callie a freshman. Throwing it in. Lily Gifford on the far side. Zupke. Now Bratz trying to intercept. Number 2, Dyer. Nice pass through for Court. Megan Court. Good defense by Demet, who came over. Bratz gets it away from Dyer. Upfield to Scherer. Her pass knocked back downfield by Kira Call. Up to kick that away, Mara Hine. Playing a center defender. Strong kick. Pass intercepted. After it, Demet to number 8, that's Emma Wiestenberg. Long pass up the sideline. Over to pick it up, Adamski gets it quickly back out. In the middle of the field, Cammie Gilbertson, number 11, who's in. Headed out by Demet. far side, bringing it up field. Centering to Maya Romero. We got a call here. I think it was a handball on Romero. That pass jumped up and hit her in the hand. Schmutzler to take the free kick. Her kick all the way upfield. Kicked away from Bruner. Kaczmarek throws it in. Down to the end line. We got another throw in for Watertown. Again, Kaczmarek all the way down near the end line to take the throw in. Zupke after it. Kicked out by Call. Emma Dyer working it to the middle of the field. Gets by one. There's pass up for Court. She centers it, and Zexer is there to pick it out of the air. Nice job by Jaden. Isabel Daner, number 5, got that pass. Brings it upfield. They head to Romero. Watertown, after it was to Scherer. Kicked away from her to Gia Lombardo. On the far side, look in the center. We should have a corner kick here, which we do, and some substitutions in. On the corner, 21 minutes in to this first half, 15 to play, about 13 minutes to play. Ashley Price and Morgan Hall in. Carly Jacobs back in for Watertown. Centering pass. Shot. Taken by Cammie Gilbertson. And just high over the goal. Schmutzler again with the goal kick. Now Dyer, pass, shot down to the ground, a save by Jaden Zexer. Smart to do on a wet field. Get down on your knees, get your body in front to block that ball. Cortez to the far side to Gifford. Romero, or Daner, trying to get something going. Corner of the penalty area, now out front. Tracked down by Poles, brings it right back to Gia Lombardo. Monona Grove being very patient, and with the lead able to do that. Up for Zupke. Zupke sends it down. Bratz after it. Cleared out by Hine. Mara Hine, a junior. Does a good job back there in front of the goalkeeper, Adamski. Cortez out. Allie Hilgert in for Watertown, number 2.
And the Goslings number 2, Kirsten Quapple.
Kirsten Quapple, a sophomore, number 2. Quapple after it. Down, picked up by Adamski. Kept in play by Demet. Monona Grove back upfield. Schmutzler to Jacobs. Kicked away from her. Watertown throw. We got a substitution. Now over to Monona Grove.
Number 18, Katie Kazmarek.
Kazmarek back in for Watertown. Comes to this side as a defender. She'll take this throw in. Going out is Bratz. In for her number 1, it looks like, Lily Euler.
Goslings number 1, Lily Euler.
Ball comes into Lily. Drops it to Demet, who tries to get it upfield to connect with Teixeira. Callie after it. But there's the defender, Hine. Her pass intercepted. Pass, Dyer picks it up at midfield. Drops it for Hine. Up the sideline after it is Morgan Hall. There's Merrick there for the Goslings. Lily Euler to Zubke. Ball's ahead for Teixeira. Hine is there to kick it away to the far side. Kiera Call. Goslings with it. Tried to center it. Went into the side of the net. Goal kick coming up. For the Silver Eagles taking a goal kick is the keeper, Kaylee Adamski. Myra Hine, long kick, intercepted at midfield. That was by Wiestenberg. On the far side, Schmutzler. Couldn't connect over there. Hall comes out. Looks like Megan Court back in. Megan Court with the first goal tonight at 5:15. She assisted on the second goal by Emma Dyer at 8:49. Now we're in the 29th minute, and it's still 2-0. Watertown with really only one shot on goal so far in this first half. About 16 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-0 in favor of Monona Grove. Kept upfield.
In the game, number 18, Vanessa Gilambardo. For the Goslings, number 11, Maddie Brunner.
Down to the corner. Schmutzler was there. Kicks it upfield. Zupke after it. Right back. Valgia Lombardo. Pass, give and go, and a shot and a goal. Nice give and go for the Silver Eagles. believe that was Val Gialombardo, number 3, at 29-11. 3-0 now in favor of the Silver Eagles. Just over 15 minutes to play here in the first half. Goslings down 3-0. Taken by Vanessa Gialombardo. Right at midfield, Schmutzler to take a kick. Ball kicked upfield. Dyer comes down to get that ball. Demet knocks it down. Back to Demet. Ellie after it. Nice job there by Ellie. Intercepted by Poles. Lindsay to the far side. Schmutzler is there to bring it back. Unable to catch up with it was Euler. Throwing it in, Poles. After the sub comes in. Emma Dyer coming out. Emma with one of the goals tonight. Number 2. She's a junior. Only 3 seniors on the team for Monona Grove. Good battle that time between Court and Kazmarek. Number 8, Ashley Price centers it. Zubke. Pass to Field. Tracked down by Hine. Watertown throw. Lucy Euler. Zubke. Her pass knocked down. Nice job. And on the far side after is number 7, Maya Romero. Again, I think that ball bounced up and hit her in the arm or the hand. It's twice for Romero where that's happened. Long head. Demet to the sideline. Back to Demet. Oops. Kazmarek to the middle of the field after it. Lucy Hickey, who's back in, I believe. Nope, 7. I have to get a number on that. Monona Grove, long pass. Schmutzler knocks it out midfield. Zubke. Kicked away from her by Poles. To the far side. Euler. Taken by Court. Court up the sideline. Euler on her. Euler keeps it in. Kazmarek upfield, taken by Poles. Now taken by Watertown. Guapo. And a call as Bruner went down. Run into by the Eagle, Silver Eagle, Schmutzler. Aubrey, the senior, the strong leg, taking most of these free kicks. Easily picked out of the air by Kaylee Adamski. Watertown had been hoping for a rebound off of the goalie, but wasn't to be. Watertown throw on the far side. Thanks to Max Alexander here running the board tonight and the cameras. We're doing this game live tonight. You can also watch it on WatertownTV.com under high school athletics at your leisure.
Silver Eagles, number 10, Gabby Rivera. Number 15, Delaney Brockett.
Couple of subs in.
Goslings, number 3, Lucy Hickey. Number 5, Kara Burke. And number 23, Lily Gifford.
Kara Burke, Lily Gifford back in for Watertown. Lucy Hickey. We got 10 minutes to go here in the first half. It's 3-0 favor of Monona Grove. Ahead for Zubke. Macy pass down to the corner and just barely rolls past the end line for a goal kick. Ball does slow down some on the wet field. It can either slow down because it's wet or it can skip sometimes, but haven't seen much of that tonight. Goal kick by Adamski. And unable to control was Korth. Headed back by Demet. Now taken by Gia Lombardo. Schmutzler up to the side. Gia Lombardo to Korth. They both go down. Kicked up field. Hine all the way upfield. Carly Jacobs trying to track it down. Nice kick upfield by Kira Call, the defender. On the far side, a shot and a save by Jaden Zexer. Again, going down on her knees with the body to block it. Pick it up right back at her. And you saw that ball skip a little bit on Zexer, but she got her leg down. Shot taken by Gia Lombardo. Val Gia Lombardo. She's got the third goal tonight at 29-11. After that one was Bruner. Kicked away by Hine. Gifford upfield. Schmutzler. Number 4, Natalia Cortez. That's 5, Kara Burke. Schmutzler overruns. Now she gets it back. Up the sideline. Ball's ahead. We got an offsides. Offsides. Close, but it was offsides by the Gosling. Just a little bit ahead of the defender. Hine to take the kick. That was Bruner. Going to catch up to that pass, but she got a head start. Hine's kick comes to the forward. Number 3, Val Gia Lombardo with a shot and a save by Zexer. They're keeping Jaden pretty busy in goal tonight, the Silver Eagles. Korth on this side. Jacobs on her. Now after it, Bruner, she drops it back, takes a tumble, ball's off a Hine, she'll just clear it. And it's out in front of the bench of Monona Grove.
And Runji number 2, Emma Dyer. Number 5, Isabel Daner. And number 11, Cammie Gilbertson.
Dyer, Daner, and Gilbertson back in for Monona Grove. And Gabriel Schmidt, number 12, back in for Watertown. Watertown throw-in. And midfield, it's out of bounds off of the Gosling. Schmutzler back. And it's going to get picked up by Zexer. Wisely came out as that ball was skirting around the outside of the penalty area. Less than 5 to go here. 3-0 in favor of Monona Grove. Goslings need a goal here before half. Get back into this game. Cortez back to the middle, trying to get it ahead for Euler. Hine with it to Korth. To Mabel. Kendall maybe. We got a handball on Goslings. Ball jumped up, hit Cortez. Isabel Daner with the kick. Brought out by the Goslings. That was Hickey trying to get it ahead. Hine comes down. Got past Bruner. Back up field by Burke. Pulls within the center of the field. Kicked away from her by Hickey. On the far side. Now back to Hickey. Up the sideline. Headed out. That's number 4, Cortez. 17 to Scherer. Nice pass ahead for Dyer. Over to defense is Aubrey Schmutzler. Throw in by Daner for Dyer. Schmutzler to the middle of the field. Cortez up. Cortez again. Oh, now Cortez with the ball. Sorry about that. Euler after it. That was Hickey and Cortez both out there. The ball's back to Zexer. 2 minutes to go in the half. Watertown certainly does not want to give up another one. There's an offsides on Dyer. He got beyond the defenders before that pass was struck. Two side judges. Each run from midfield to the end line, one on either side. And the ref out in the middle of the field. Throw in for Watertown. Up the field after it. Shot. Trying to catch up to it. For Watertown, I think that was Cortez. And she couldn't quite turn on it. Went into the side of the net. She got off the shot. Adamski with the goal kick. Less than a minute to go. 3-0. First goal coming 5:15, accredited to Megan Court, as her shot or pass in front of the goal went off the backside or the side of Schmutzler. Pass Zexer into the goal. And then Court on a nice pass to Dyer at 8:49. Dyer buried it. And then at 29:11, Val Gialombardo, the third goal. Bruner. And that's the end of the first half. It's 3-0 in favor of the Monona Grove Silver Eagles against your Watertown Goslings. We will see you for the second half. Welcome back to the second half of tonight's match between your Watertown Goslings and the Silver Eagles of Monona Grove. Monona Grove with a lead of 3-0 here to start the second half. Goals coming at 5:15 by Megan Court, 8:49 by Emma Dyer, and then Val Gialombardo at 29:11. Watertown with just a couple of shots on goal. They haven't kept the junior goalkeeper Adamski too busy. Most of the play has been by the Silver Eagles. Good news for Watertown. Earlier tonight, the Watertown JVs defeated Monona Grove by a score of 2-1. Watertown JVs coached by Alexis Spanabo and Brian Schmidt. The varsity girls coached by Julie Alwile and Alyssa Wright is her assistant. Monona Grove, Natasha Lippett. Thanks to Max Alexander running the cameras and the technical tonight. This is Ray Bazanson in this 30th year of varsity soccer for Watertown Goslings. Started the first year in 1990 and 91. That school year was the first year of varsity soccer. And that's when Gary Fisk pulled me out of the stands and gave me a mic. And I've been here for 30 years since. So thanks for putting up with me. When there's someone who's ready to take over, let us know at Watertown TV. Be glad to get you included. Always looking for volunteers. We were not able to do the game last Friday night because everybody from the TV station was too busy and no one was able to come out and be on the camera for the soccer game that the Goslings won 5-1. Going left to right here, the second half are the Silver Eagles in their white uniforms. Watertown in the black uniforms. There's an offsides called by number 6, Ellie Hilgart, who snuck ahead of the defenders. Got that pass. Her shot went wide, but field judge raised his flag for an offside, and that'll mean a goal free kick for Watertown. Lily Gifford with the kick for Watertown. Aubrey Schmutzer up. Aubrey now moving up to midfield. Autumn Myers with a nice cross. Goalie couldn't get it. It's right out in front, headed out. Nice save by Myra Hine as that ball came in and she headed it out as the goalkeeper Adamski was out of the goal, went after that pass, was not able to control it, knocked it to the side where Watertown tried to center it, headed out, and we got a corner kick. Schmutzler, goalkeeper, punches it out. Back over to Schmutzler. Aubrey. Again, a shot. Oh, and a goal! I believe that was number 4, Natalia Cortez. After that shot by Schmutzler came in, the goalkeeper went up high. She went up high, dropped it down, and Natalia Cortez was there to put it in for Watertown. Makes the score 3-1 now in favor of the Silver Eagles. Let's see how they respond. On the kickoff, the ball goes out of bounds. Thrown in by Griffin. Or Gifford, Lily Gifford, 23. Just cleared out by Natalia Cortez. To be thrown in by Kiera Call. off of Gifford. Another throw in. Again, call. That's Val Lombardo. Still with it to the end line, centers it. Nobody could get off a shot. Out on the far side. Megan Court after it. She has one of the goals for Silver Eagles. Now the ball bounces in and taken by Zexer. Jaden. Ball's off the foot of Gia Lombardo. Kelly Teixeira after it. Now Natalia Cortez to Schmutzler. To this side. Autumn Meyer keeps it in. Tries to center it. She does. Unable to control. Demet playing now in the center there on defense, and the throw in for Watertown. Throwing it in will be Lily Gifford.
Coming in for the Goslings, number 11, Maddie Brunner.
I got a call as that time it was Isabel Daner and Kelly Teixeira doing a little shoving at each other. Call to Watertown. Schmutzler with the kick. Up high, taken by the goalkeeper Adamski. High in the air at midfield. Taken by Dyer. Kicked away. Back to Meyer. Bottom. Now Gifford, Lily Gifford up on the sideline. After it is Natalia Cortez. Kicked away from her. It should be a Watertown throw. It is Autumn Meyer. Myers throws it in. Right out in front to Chair. Couldn't get off a shot. Tried to get it to the far side. Kismerick after it. Kicked away from her. She's still fighting with it at midfield. Up the far sideline. I think that's Dyer after it. Job by Watertown. Dyer now comes away with it. Back to help out. Schmutzler. Mara Hine brings it all the way up. Ball's taken away from her. She went down. Demet. Midfield to Scherer after it. Kelly. Kelly to Scherer. Natalia Cortez. Back to Cortez. Demet trying to reach that ball. Kismerick on the far side. Now Demet to Kismerick. Centers it. A little more aggression here by the Goslings this second half. They got the one goal. Looking to add to that. It's 3-1 in favor of the Silver Eagles. They kick it out of bounds. Watertown throw on the far side.
And Ramji, number 8, Ashley Price. For the Goslings, number 1, Lily Euler.
Lily Euler back in, number 1 for the Goslings. Ball's upfield. Gifford. Lily gets it away. Val Lombardo knocks it down. Ball kicked up field at midfield. Kept in play by the Goslings. Now off of the, still in play. Nope, now out of bounds. Watertown throw right in front of their bench. Quickly, they're ahead. Cleared away. I think Maya Romero. And we got a throw in. Right out in front. Gosling player slipped. I think that was Cortez. She tried to get off a shot. Gifford to Cortez. Went back to Jacobs to Gifford. Now upfield. DeMette to this side. And there's a shot taken by the goalkeeper, Jaden Zexer. Nice kick. A little bit of a breeze to Watertown's back. Watertown with a kick. Foul on Monona Grove. Schmutzler. 5 players up front. Puts it all the way down to the goalkeeper. Adamski brings it out. Schmutzler gets her foot on it. Euler on the far side. Now brought up by Monona Grove. Dyer after it. Or that might have been Gia Lombardo. Myra Hine. Taken by, that's 18, Vanessa Gia Lombardo. Not sure if they're twin. No, one's a sophomore, one's a senior. Gia Lombardo, 2 sisters. And we got a push that time. Watertown will have a kick. Basically, it's like a corner kick. Aubrey Schmutzler over. Cortez out front. On this side, out of Myers. Oh, went over the goalie's head, but sailed out of bounds. Myers couldn't catch up to that. Nice job by Schmutzler to get it over the goalie's head through the goal mouth, but unable to get it put in. Headed back by Myers. Cortez. Nice job by Heim. Up to help out was Myers to block that pass. And the ref is calling it to Monona Grove. Schmutzler to Cortez. Kicked away from Hickey. Hickey after it again with Gian Labardo. Ball's up after it. Lily Gifford. Upfield. Cortez to help out. Schmutzler. Autumn Myers coming up the sideline. Cuts to the middle on defense. Isabel Daner kicks it away and out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Emma Wiestenberg in number 8 for Watertown. That pass by Myers from the sideline dribbled into the goalkeeper, Adamski. Ashley Price, number 8, with the ball. Kicked upfield by Jacobs. On the sideline after it. I think that was Cortez trying to catch up to that ball. Not sure. Nope. Cortez is out here. Gabby Rivera in number 10 is a defender. A Watertown throw. "30 minutes to go in the contest. It's 3-1 Monona Grove.
Goslings number 14,
Madeline Bratz in number 14. It's a long shot right to the corner of the goal, knocked down by Adamski and then picked it up. Nice kick. Schmutzler still after it. Autumn Myers. Autumn with a shot. Just sailed over. Good look. The goalkeeper was watching that. Had to make sure that where she was so it wouldn't drop in over her head. Back in for Monona. On this side, number 12, Megan Court. Megan with the first goal of the night. Schmutzler Aubrey trying to get it to Myers off a Court. Bottom with the throw-in to Schmutzler. And kicked away from her, resulting in a corner kick for Aubrey. See who's up there. Cortez, Myers. Right out in front. And cleared out by the defender. It's going to be a throw-in, I believe. Yep, throw-in down near the corner. Myers back to Schmutzler. Centers it over to goalie's head. Gosling on the far side couldn't get it in, but keep it in bounds. And quickly, Monona Grove trying to set up. Brought right back by Watertown. That's Wiestenberg to Cortez. Can't see the number on that Gosling on the far side. Corner kick again for Schmutzler. Looks like number 14, Bratz, is over on the far side. Madeline Bratz. She's a sophomore for the Goslings. Switching sides of the field, goalkeeper Adamski with the goal kick. Up to midfield, Romero to Daner. Kicked out by Dement. Now at midfield, Cortez. Bruner. That's Bratz. Kaczmarek up to throw it in. Schmutzler centers it, and it dribbles down to the goalkeeper Adamski. Ball kept in, now taken by Gifford. Lily ahead for Myers. Too much on that ball. Like all the umbrellas are down, it stopped sprinkling out here. Cooled off a little bit, field's wet. But a nice night for soccer. A couple of subs for Monona Grove. Hall is in, 25. Number 11, Cammie Gilbertson. This side, that's Allie Hilgart. To the center, trying to connect with Gia Lombardo. Taken on the far side by Cammie Gilbertson. Down to the corner. Out to pick it up, Zexer. Ball's brought right back. Now Schmutzler to this side out of Myers. He's got one out in front. Out of Myers, a foot race. Mara Hine. Her pass blocked by Myers. Myers staying on it. Hine. Her pass upfield taken by Lily Gifford. And unable to keep it in was Romero. Gabby Schmidt in number 12. So we got Gifford, Myers, Schmutzler, Schmidt. Ball kicked downfield. After it was Jacobs. Tracked it down, but her pass went out of bounds. Thrown in by Gabby Rivera. Nice long throw. Ball kicked away from Dyer by Dement. Dyer with the second goal for Monona Grove tonight, after on a nice pass from Megan Court. 22.5 minutes here in this contest, Badger Conference. Watertown with just a couple of more home games this coming Thursday, the 20th, and then a week from Thursday, the 27th. Your last two chances to see the Goslings in person. If you can't be here, we hope to have those games for you on WatertownTV.com. That's the website. You can go online, stream it, watch it live, as we're bringing these games to you now live, thanks to the work by the technical people. Ball cleared up field after it. Jacobs tracks it down. And it's a throw-in for Watertown. Nice job by Carly to track that down. There's a long shot into the goalkeeper, Zexer. Shot by Romero. We got a call here against Monona Grove. Midfield, we got 20 minutes to play in this contest. 3-1. Actually closer than that. That first goal came in as it went off of the defender past Zexer. Adamski to take the goal kick. And just a slight breeze out there in the second half, favoring the Goslings. Ball went off Zelansky, number 22, Savannah, is out there for the Goslings. Hilgart crosses it, goes all the way through, kicked out by Kesmerick. Bratz on the far side. Either Bratz or Euler, not sure who's over there right now. Watertown throw. Bounces through. Hine kicks it upfield. Schmutzler over. And a long pass. Ooh, nice bounce. Adamski alert enough to reach that one after a nice bounce. Dyer turns, sends it up the far side. It's a foot race. Kazmarek over on defense, now right out in front. Cleared out by Jacobs. Yeah, Carly Jacobs, I believe, cleared that one out. And a goal kick. Megan Court back in, number 12. Zexer with the goal kick. Comes right back to her. She picks it up. In front of Dyer. Monona Grove keeps the pressure on. Dyer down to the corner. Dement on the defense, I believe. Good job to get it out of bounds. Throw in for the Silver Eagles, though. Into the middle, the Val of Gia Lombardo. Upfield, out of bounds. In front of the bench of the Silver Eagles, throw in for them. 17.5 minutes. 3-1 in favor of Monona Grove. 3 goals in the first half. 1 for Watertown here early in the second half by Natalia Cortez. Battle on the far side. Now Gia Lombardo. Kicked away from Dyer. Lily Euler. Ahead for Bratz. Out of bounds. That was Madeline Bratz over there. I'm not sure if she's still in.
Watertown number 20, Macy Zupke.
Macy Zupke in number 20, along with Kira Burke, number 5. Kira usually plays on defense. Oh, here comes Emma Dyer breaking in alone. And we got a call. Offsides. Must have been offsides called by the side judge. Lily Gifford to take this kick. Carly Jacobs there with her on defense. On the far side to the middle. Jacobs kicks it away. Goslings after it. Time. Some real nice individual battles out here tonight. Euler. Pass from Gabby Schmidt taken out. Oh, another offsides called. A lot of looks like the coach was pretty upset about that call. He did not think it was an offsides. It's always a judgment call. Depends on where the player actually is when the pass is struck. Referee went over to talk to someone on the other side. It's 3 or 4 offside calls that have been gone against the Silver Eagles. Let's see, Hickey back playing on defense now, I think. Dyer with it. Hickey on her. Dyer drops it back. Silver Eagles now to the center. Shot taken, hit Macy Zupke. She goes down. Hard shot to the back of the head. Trainer out for the Goslings. Trainers provided by the Watertown Regional Medical Center here at the home games for the Goslings. Nice round of applause for Macy Zupke. She's up off the ground. being taken off field by the trainer. And I think that's might be Coach Julie out there with. Let's see what the Silver Eagles do with this opportunity. We got just over 13 minutes to play. It's like Isabel Daner is over. To take this kick. Centered. Right out in front. Gifford now.
Number 7, Mayor Romero, and number 8, Ashley Price. For Goslings, number 2, Kirsten Waffle.
Euler keeps it in bounds. Cleared out by number 10, Gabby Rivera. Up to throw it in, Lily Gifford. Into Lily Euler. Gabby Schmidt to the far side. After it is Madeline Bratz. She gets the ball away, centers it. Right out in front, kicked out by the defender. Now Gifford, Lily. Drops it for Schmidt, who takes a shot. And a save, nice save by Kaylee Adamski. She went up high, hit it over to goal. And it'll be a corner kick. As that ball came in high, hard and high, and she just got enough on it to pound it over the top of the goal. And some umbrellas are coming out. Looks like we got a little bit of rain again. Schmutzler on the corner, headed out. Schmidt again. Watertown throw, Gifford.
And number 17, Kiara Paul. And for the Goslings, 16, Aubrey Schmutzler.
Schmutzler back in. Upfield by Val Gia Lombardo. Val, a sophomore. Her sister Vanessa, a senior for the Silver Eagles. Kicked up by Schmidt. Euler tried to control. Lindsay Poles with a far kick up the far side. Still going up the sideline, centers. Right out in front, Daner couldn't get a shot off. Now Hilgart. Call. Call again, a shot bounces in, taken by Zexer. 10 minutes to go here in the contest. It's 3-1. Favor the Silver Eagles of Monona Grove. Got a handball here against the Goslings. Ball was bouncing around. So we look at it from two halves. Monona Grove 3-0 the first half. So far here in the second half, it's 1-0 in favor of Watertown, but totals up to a 3-1 lead for the Silver Eagles. 9.5 to go. Hickey, her kick off of the Eagle, out of bounds. Watertown throw-in. Thanks to Max Alexander here tonight, running the technical aspects of this. I got the easy part, I just have to talk. Hopefully you haven't tired of this voice. Going on 30 years. 30th year of Watertown soccer, varsity soccer. Back in the Little 10 and then more recently in the Badger Conference. Still enjoyed doing these games. Hope you've enjoyed watching them and listening. We do the best we can. Not always, eyesight isn't what it once used to be. Gifford with a throw-in. Off of Euler. Now Silver Eagles up the sideline. Nice job by Jacobs. Keep it away from Price, Ashley Price, number 8. Gives it over to 18, Vanessa Gialombardo. All the way out, the goalkeeper. Nice job. Zexer got her leg on it. Couldn't pick it up, but got her leg on it and kicked it out. The Goslings team on the field did the rest. Shot by Gifford, bounces and goes wide. We'll have a goal kick coming up with 7.5 to play. Watertown putting a little pressure on as much as they can. Watertown throw on the far side. Kismerick. Kicked out by the Eagles. Maya Romero after it on the far side. Kicked away from her and out of bounds. We got some subs in. Every opportunity, Monona Grove can sub here near the end of the game. Runs another 10-15 seconds off the clock. Emma Dyer back in. Emma with the second goal of the night on a nice pass from Court. That centering pass blocked out of bounds. Looks like a throw-in, or it might be a corner. It is a corner kick for the Silver Eagles. Kick comes way out. Shot sails a little bit. As the wind is picked up, you can see the flag flying. Gifford with the goal kick. Brought back by Gia Lombardo. Jacobs out to the side. Corner kick. That was Jacobs and Dyer trying to track that ball. Dyer right in front of the goalkeeper. Zexer. 18, it's Vanessa Gianlombardo. Nice centering pass. Headed by 7 Romero. Right out in front. Left-footed shot, just dribbled by. Zexer may have gotten a hand on it, or one of the defenders, but it just dribbled to the left side. And no Gosling got their possession on it, as it's a goal kick. That goal kick comes all the way through. Adam Myers after it. Autumn wins it. Now Cortez. Back to Natalia. Schmutzler on the far side after it. Hickey. Not sure who that is over there. Couldn't catch up with it. Under 4 minutes now. 3-1 favor Monona Grove. Watertown throw. Schmidt got past Myers. Field, Gifford blocks it. Jacobs tracks it down for the Goslings. Brought up by Morgan Hall. Another offsides called. The side judge has called at least 3, if not 4, of those here in the second half. And I think they've all been Emma Dyer just getting a little bit ahead of the defenders. Throwing it in, Kiera Call. Daner. Isabel to the far side, brings it up the middle. And she'll take a shot down to the ground. Jaden Zexer kept her busy tonight. And a long kick bounced over the defender, Hine, but it came back to the goalie, Adamski. Again, back to Adamski, was able to kick it upfield. Gifford upfield, right up the center. Hine with a long kick. Taken by the Goslings. Intercepted. Shot down to the ground and a nice save by Zexer. Shot taken by number 7, Maya Romero. Again, the wind helping with these long kicks. And a good move by the defender to just give the defense a chance to come back. Adam Myers with a long throw in. Hall with it. On the far side, Kaczmarek. Up the field, after it is Cortez, I believe. Nope, Cortez is on this side. Must be Bratz. We're 30 seconds to go. 3-1 favor Monona Grove. First goal coming 5:15 by Megan Court as her shot or pass went off of the defender and past the goalkeeper, Zexer. Shortly after that, at 8:49, 2.5 minutes later, Court with a nice pass to Dyer, who buried it. And then at 29:11, Val Gial Lombardo with the third goal. Watertown here in the second half. 2 minutes into the game, into the second half, Natalia Cortez with the goal for the Goslings. That's your final score, 3-1 favor Monona Grove. We could say Monona Grove won the first half 3-0. Watertown won the second half 1-0, but the final is 3-1. Thanks to Max Alexander. This is Ray Bazanson signing off, wishing you a good night and God.